guys, how is everyone today? My name is Kimberly Fowler. I am the owner of Tax Pro Software Solutions, and I teach tax professionals how to start, run, and grow their own independent tax business so that they can live an entrepreneurial lifestyle that is not tied to a 9 to 5. So I'm coming to you today because I want to talk about something that a lot of new business owners and a lot of new tax professionals have an issue with. What you guys struggle with. And one of those things are that you want to know, how do I start or grow my business when I don't have any type of experience? All right. So I want to tell you and share with you 3 different ways that you can actually grow your business even without experience. And I know I'm not going to really talk about the tactical and the practical ways, like get your EIN and things like that. I want to kind of share with you some ways that you can grow your business from the inside out. All right. Now, let's be honest. A lot of us did not grow up in a household or surrounded by situations where we heard people always talking about how you can be an entrepreneur, or how you create your own success, or how you can actually create something for yourself and work for yourself and live through your own passions and your own dreams and contribute things to the world and actually make money from it. A lot of us were taught to actually be consumers, and that's okay, because our caretakers and our parents, they did the best that they could with what they knew how, based upon the information that they received. But now we have so much exposure to more information, and we have the ability to do so many more things that now we can actually create our own businesses. A lot of that doubt that you have about owning a business can actually be possible. You know, if you have something in your gut that's saying, hey, you know what, I don't want to be an employee for the rest of my life. I actually want to make a difference, and I want to make a change, and I want to offer a product or a service that can actually help other people, then you need to listen to that. All right. Now, I'm not going to say that the doubt is not going to kick in, because it definitely is. You know, we all have our fears, but there's ways that we can combat our fears. Your confidence is going to come from practice over and over, doing something over and over again. When you think about it, you didn't come out of the womb knowing how to drive a car or ride a bike. You had to learn the steps. Somebody had to teach you the steps, teach you the fundamentals, teach you the foundations, and you learned those steps. And what did you do? You practiced them, and you did them over and over. You have to look at business the exact same way, because business has fundamental steps that every successful business understands and they follow. So everybody has the opportunity to learn the business fundamentals. So that's the very first thing that you have to do. You have to learn what's important when it comes to running the business. All right. Not doing unnecessary tasks, but what it takes to actually run a business. One of the things you have to do as an entrepreneur is learn how to ask the right questions. You don't have to know all the answers, all right? Just because you are the founder, the leader, the president, you don't have to know all the right answers. But the difference is going to come if you know how to ask the right questions. Do you know how to ask the right questions when it comes to your business? What is going to take my business from this phase to the next phase to the next phase? And when you work on those particular areas, when you're in pre-revenue stage, whether you're in growth stage, whether you're in maturity stage, all of those different business cycles have different challenges. So you have to know what questions come with each stage of those business of those business phase, and what phase that you're in. If you're a brand new business, if you don't have any customers, you will be considered pre-revenue. So you will say, okay, what do I need to do in this stage? Don't try to jump off the gun and work on challenges that a mature business has. Like, you're worried about systems and funnels and, you know, how do I hire operations managers and things like that for my business when you don't even have your first customer. So you have to separate it and make sure you're working on the right challenges that come with your different business cycles. So what is a business? That's the first question you even have to understand. As a new business owner, what is a business? So simply put, what I'm going to say, a business is something that provides something of value that other people want or need, other people want or need at a price that they are willing to pay for the purpose of making a profit. Okay? So that's what a business is. So if you ask yourself the question of what is a business and you understand what that is, then you focus on creating then you reverse engineer that, and you say, okay, this is what a business is. I have to provide something of value to people that want or need something that I'm providing. So that's what you focus on, number one. Who am I going to speak to? Who is going to be the customer that I want to provide something of value to? What do they need? And what qualifies them to what qualifies me to offer that product or service to them? That is your first task as a new business owner, okay? And then secondly, what I want to say is, a lot of times we think about the fact that we don't have a lot of experience. All right. I don't have any experience. I haven't worked with customers before, or, I don't know how to actually run this business. I specifically talk to, you guys as tax business owners, but this can apply again to any type of business. So if you don't have experience, if you don't have entrepreneurial experience, what you have to do is get creative. Okay. Either partner with someone who has the entrepreneurial experience in the field that you are in, and like I'm talking about specifically tax professionals. Partner with someone who has that entrepreneurial experience and learn from them. Okay, I'm not talking about somebody that you have to go into business with, just somebody that you can share ideas with and help you on your entrepreneurial journey in the early stages. If you have a full-time job right now or a part-time job right now, use that to your advantage. Don't get disgruntled. Don't hate it, the fact that, oh my God, now I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to work for anyone. That's great. That's a great instinct to have, but you have to be strategic about leaving that 9 to 5 or that 8 to 1 or whatever it may be. If that's what you're thinking about doing, be strategic about it. Say, okay, I want to run my own business. I have no experience running a business. However, the place that I am in right now obviously has experience running a business. So how can I learn techniques to become a better entrepreneur in the position that I'm working in right now? Are there any trainings? Are there any skills that I can transfer? As an entrepreneur, there are certain skills that you have to have: sales, negotiating, listening, communicating. There may be some type of trainings that your job offers that you can actually transfer over, learn about, get some training on and learn about and transfer those skills, become proficient in those skills or better in those skills, and you transfer that to your business and you take that to your business and say, okay, I learned this here. I'm going to get all of this education and things like that to make myself better in my position. Because when somebody works for me, I want them to operate at maximum capacity. So how do I take what I have right now with where I am right now in this job and operate to my maximum capacity based upon the resources and tools that I have? Okay. And that is going to make you a better entrepreneur. So that's the second thing. Make up for your lack of experience. And then the third thing is make sure you're focused on creating something of value that other people want and need. So if you're like, okay, I'm a tax professional, I know that people need their taxes done, okay, but I don't know because there's so many different phases of income tax, which types of tax returns would I like to offer? And then that's where you do a self-analysis and say, okay, I have experience with doing business returns. I have experience with doing tax returns for people that have an income of this and above or this and below. Okay. Or you can take your own experience in a certain industry and say, I know what this, based upon my experience as being a teacher, or based upon my experience as being a truck driver, I know that I need this type of assistance when it comes to my taxes. So take that, become more proficient in that, and then that's how you can offer something of value to that type of customer, because you know what they want and need. Write down the questions of what they need. What is the type of customer? What is their problem and the solution? And then you can provide the type of service that will provide the solution. Okay. So if you focus on those things when you're starting your business, you can minimize that curiosity, that anxiety, okay, that self-doubt, that fear, because what you're doing is learning how to grow your business from the inside out. You're becoming a better entrepreneur. You're understanding yourself better. You're understanding your market better. You're honing in on your market, making sure that you're offering them something of value and not making it about you, because it's about the customer and not what you want. Okay. So that's going to overall make you a better entrepreneur foundationally. Everyone has a problem that they want solved. The more important the problem is that needs to be solved, the more people are willing to pay you to get that problem solved. So focus on the problem. All right. So I hope this right here helped you guys, especially you guys who are struggling with, oh my God, I don't understand. Focus on becoming a better entrepreneur from the inside out first, and then you'll have a better chance of success. All right. Talk to you guys later.